Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Andrea here. Today I'm just gonna do a video on how to heal Lyme disease part 14, my worst seizure day ever. Story time. So I had seizures 2 years into Lyme disease and they lasted approximately 2 years. And then I had a little more here and there and then a little more. But I was fortunate to go to a naturopath and he got me on the right track on how to heal my seizures and get rid of them, thank God. But during this 2-year period that I was having them, I was having them on a regular basis, 3 times a week, going to Richmond General Hospital emergency. But one day, oh my God, the worst day ever. So if you want to see my other video, I believe it's the one prior to this, getting rid of my seizures, part 13, how to heal Lyme disease. It's the video prior. So anyways, I'm going to a rheumatologist because I have arthritis and soft tissue rheumatism and osteoarthritis, and now I've got a positive rheumatoid arthritis factor. So I have all these different arthritis issues, and I was going to a rheumatologist, and he was like, I don't know, I was just having like all this pain all over my body and everything. So he was saying, like, you need to go to these chronic pain management classes. They're going to help you a lot. So I signed up for this class. I think there was like 20, 21, 30 people there. And I was taking the classes and everything was fine. And this one day, I came to class and I was feeling a little bit, kind of like a little bit off. I was just like, I feel tired, I feel fatigued, I feel kind of nauseous, I feel sick. I don't know, I'm just not feeling well. So I go into the classroom, to have this class. And I was sitting beside this girl that I knew pretty well. And right before the class, I thought, I just don't feel good. I think I need to eat and drink something. Although I'd had breakfast already, it was just so weird. So I went and I got like a cheese, like a carb, I don't know, like what it's called. It's like a cheese biscuit with butter and a glass of water. And I took it into the class, and the class starts, and this teacher's writing on the board, and I'm just feeling like, oh my God, I feel so sick. I feel so weird. I have this weird sensation. I don't feel well. Something's going on. It's kind of like you're going into another state of mind. You're like slipping unconsciousness. I was just like, what is going on? What the hell is going on? It was really bad and feeling. And so I tried eating this cheese biscuit and not laughing. It's not funny. It's just like totally serious. Like, oh my God, like unbelievable. Like, I start eating the cheese biscuit and I'm like, okay, this will make me feel better. I just need to eat something. I need to drink something. I need energy. I thought that would help. And I take a bite of this biscuit. Okay, like I'm already like starting to shake a little bit because I just remember this experience so vividly and it was so scary. I take a bite of the biscuit and I put it down. I take a sip of water, I put it down. And all of a sudden I'm trying to take notes and I'm looking up at the board and she's like, how to get, and all of a sudden I keep going over the words, how to get, because I'm supposed to be taking notes. And I'm looking around at my friend and everybody, and they're all staring at the teacher, and she's mumbling, and everything starts going blurry. I start losing my hearing, and I'm like, and I just start slipping in this other state, and I'm looking at the paper, and I remember thinking, how to get. I couldn't get past those 3 words. I could not understand these 3 words. My brain would not move past these 3 words. I cannot function past these 3 words. And then I remember just seeing her writing more and more and more things on the board. Like that was point number 1, and then number 2, number 3. And everyone's taking notes, and I'm just sitting there going, oh my God. And I can hear her just babbling, like, and I was like, oh God, I'm slipping unconscious. Something's wrong. I can't move. I can't speak. I can't talk. I can't think. I can't do anything. And I remember my girlfriend beside me saying, are you okay? So she must have noticed like I was looking strange and kind of out of it. And I remember just squeezing her hand. And that was to tell her, no, I'm not okay. And because I couldn't speak or anything. And then I heard her say, Andrea something. And that's all I remember. And all of a sudden, I remember people all around me, and then I don't remember anything, and then I remember people saying, I'm here with you, holding my hand, and then I don't remember anything. And then I remember people saying, oh my God, her pulse is going up, it's 160, 170, 180, hold her shoulders, she's having another seizure. And I remember people pushing on my shoulders, like trying to hold me sitting in the chair. I think people were holding my legs. Everyone was around me. I remember people coming over from the swimming pool, like first aid attendants. I remember the ambulance being called. Actually, I don't know if I remember the ambulance being called or not, but I remember the ambulance paramedics there at some points and some points not. I remember the first aid attendants there at some points not. I thought I had like maybe a seizure or two. I had 7 seizures in the classroom in front of everyone. So embarrassing. And I go to the Richmond General Hospital emergency because the paramedics took me there. And I remember laying on the stretcher, and I'm just feeling so tired. Like, oh my God, like I'm starting to shake right now because like it was just so bad. Oh my God, that was the worst day ever. Okay, so I don't want to cry because it was like really, really emotional, really hard on me mentally, physically. It was terrible. And I remember laying in the stretcher, and I was kind of like half out of it and half not. And my finger like started doing this thing and like going crazy on my thumb. And I was like, what's happening? Like, I was like, what's wrong with my finger? What's wrong with my thumb? I just remember him putting his hand on my shoulder and saying, oh, you're having another seizure, honey. It's just another seizure. It was my 8th seizure in one day. I rested in the hospital for a really long time, the Richmond General Hospital emergency. And when I came home, I'm telling you, it was a week to 8 days, 8 days. I slept 16, 24 hours, like constantly sleeping. I was so freaking exhausted from those seizures. And I was taking my daughter to school and driving her to school, and I remember being out in the park, and she was playing at the park, and I was just like standing there, and people were saying to me, I was slurring my words, like I was like, and people were saying like, oh my God, like if I didn't know you, I'd think you were drunk. Like my speech, my brain was so badly affected for like the whole week, 7 or 8 days, that like I couldn't even speak. Sorry, it was just really, really harsh. I couldn't speak. I was slurring. I was like, this is how I was talking, like so bad. And it was just so weird because people were saying that to me, like, are you drunk? If I didn't know you, I would think you're drunk. You're totally drunk and pissed. And I'm like, oh my God, like, no, I had 8 seizures in a frickin' day, and it's wiped me out the whole week. And I was so exhausted, the fatigue, everything, like the mental part of it, it was so scary. I think that was one of the scariest days of my life with Lyme disease and stuff, and my blood sugars, having reactive hypoglycemia, figuring that out later. The worst thing I could have done was ate another freaking carb, but you just think for energy, and you think, oh, you know, eat something and drink something. And what more is healthier to drink than water, right? So here I am drinking water, and I'm eating this carb, sorry. And, you know, I guess my insulin was high. And then I ate a carb. I should have ate a protein. I ate a carb, and it just made it so high and then dropped so low, and I had these major seizures. That was so scary. And honestly, like, if I would have had protein, like, it was too late. Like, I was already high up. My insulin and my sugars just dropped brutally. So it was too late anyways. But if I would have ate a protein, maybe it would have helped me feel a bit better in some way. Oh my God. That was the scariest day of my life. One of them. Like, that was so scary. Anyways, not to get emotional or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I wanted to share that story time with you, because that was definitely the worst seizure day of my life. That was the most scariest day of my life with seizures. And the effects that it had on me for 7 to 8 days after, brutal. And then even another week after that. I was out for 2 weeks after that. But the good news is that if you look in my other video, getting rid of seizures, I can tell you how to get rid of them and what to check out. So that's the good thing. I don't have seizures anymore. Yay! I'm so excited. I don't have to deal with that shit anymore. That's one thing that I've healed with Lyme disease, building up your immunity and your health, and then doing the things you're supposed to do to, you know, get your blood sugars balanced, like with your proteins and small meals, and keep eating and stuff like that. That my body accepted that, thank God. And I don't have seizures anymore. Because I know lots of people do lots of different things and they still have seizures, and that sucks. But thank God mine are gone. So just to know what it is, check out reactive hypoglycemia. Look into it and understand it. And maybe if you're having seizures, this is something that you're experiencing that nobody else has cottoned on to. They don't even know. You just say you have seizures and you're epileptic, and that's it. Take your license away, everything else. But they don't tell you how to help it, or they stick you on medications. So it's really good if you can have a natural way to heal seizures. And that's what I did. I'm really happy about it. Anyways, so I just wanted to share that story time with you. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, ask me any questions. I will answer them. And I will talk to you on next Monday. Love you guys. Ciao. Bye.